Bible expositions are normally held straight up to near midnight, wherein Soriano never leaves the stage until the questioning stops. Veridiano's claim that the second incident of rape happened on June 8, 2001 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon was another fiction of his imagination because, as it was in the first accusation, it was physically impossible for Soriano to be involved in the same. With clear and convincing evidences, Soriano has shown that on the said day, he went to the office of a certain Maria Evangeline Veloira in Bambang, Manila, together with Rico Fernandez. They then proceeded to Sushimoto Japanese restaurant to meet Ida Briones, an accountant recommended by Veloira as regards to the loan transaction they were applying for. Rico Fernandez, Evangeline Veloira, and Ida Briones executed their own affidavits to affirm that Soriano on June 8, 2001 was with them from 12 p.m. until 4 p.m. Veridiano's whereabouts on June 8, 2001 was also questionable. Alvin Aureliano and Leonilo Villanueva confirmed that Veridiano was with Aureliano going to West Avenue, Quezon City to buy a Kodak picture case adapter. This claim was fully substantiated by an official receipt with a set date bearing the signature of Veridiano supporting that a sale transaction actually transpired on June 8, 2001. The rape case was actually dismissed by the investigating prosecutor in the prosecutor's office of San Fernando, Pampanga. However, for quite some time, the office cannot release such resolution of dismissal for reasons that were only known to them. The investigating prosecutor found no probable cause to prosecute Soriano, as he believed that Veridiano's accusations were all lies and fabricated. Apparently, the charges were filed on account of Veridiano's ill will and desire to retaliate against the group. His credibility is also questionable because after he had been kicked out from Ang Dating Daan, he joined the Iglesia ni Cristo, a church group that is known as an arch-enemy of Soriano's group. Veridiano was only retaliating and is being used by Iglesia ni Cristo to destroy Soriano's reputation. The height of irregularity, however, became manifest when no less than the Secretary of Justice himself, Mr. Raul Gonzalez, ordered that the records of the case be elevated to his office. The order was blatantly irregular because the normal procedure was not adhered to. Besides, the case was evidently of a strong interest to the Justice Secretary for putting his own hands therein. The normal procedure would be to release the resolution from the investigating prosecutor, after which the city prosecutor will approve or reverse the same. Then, that will only be the time for any of the parties to take action, whether to file a motion for reconsideration or bring the action to the Department of Justice. As mentioned, the resolution to dismiss the complaint was not yet released by the investigating prosecutor. At this juncture, no action yet can be taken by any party. Thus, no petition was ever filed with the Department of Justice for the Secretary to order the elevation of the records to his office. Yet, it was done. Irregular as it was ordered by the Secretary himself. There was no such petition filed in the said department. Despite the situation though, the Justice Secretary commissioned his own prosecutor and released its own resolution, as if it was he who conducted the preliminary investigation, and issued a resolution finding probable cause to indict Soriano, which was immediately followed by an information filed in court. Another point of irregularity. When the original investigating prosecutor complied with Gonzalez's order to elevate the records to his office, he clearly stated in his transmittal letter that the records contain all 214 pages, including the resolution rendered by him which dismisses the case. However, when Soriano's group requested for the copy of the records of the case from the Department of Justice, it claimed that no such dismissal resolution was part of the case. There was an apparent maneuver to conceal the said resolution. How much interest does the person of Soriano hold with the government of the Philippines that no less than its Justice Secretary would go out of his way and deviate from the normal rules of court procedure only to make manifest his influence over the case and the justice system of the country? Whose wishes does Gonzalez need to gratify for going out of his way and intervene in an otherwise simple case of harassment? Has the religious war against Iglesia ni Cristo and Ang Dating Daan reached the level of involving high government officials? Isn't it very unusual and unbecoming for a Justice Secretary to show such one-sided action?